Hey, it's Katherine from Lavish Craft, and today we're going to talk about why. Why are you in business? There are really three whys that I love asking my clients, and I highly recommend you ask and answer for yourself as well. And don't just answer them in your head, write them down on a piece of paper or on a document and save them somewhere so that you can refer back to it, refine it, see what happens, what changes. It's really a great practice to have. So the first why I love asking my clients is, why did you start your business to begin with? Because, recognizing where you're coming from is really important to do, and it's just kind of cathartic in a lot of ways. So, maybe you were following a passion and it's turned into a business, or maybe you were just kind of sick of the corporate world and ready to start trying to give it a go on your own. Whether or not it's from a place of passion or desperation, it's not going to define your success. Only you can define your success. And so just being honest with yourself and recognizing where you're coming from and where you're going and how far you've come is a really good practice to have. The second why that I love asking is, why are you different to work with? This is really important for you to know so that you can talk with clarity when you are writing another piece of content for your website or marketing materials, or even just talking with someone in person. A lot of entrepreneurs struggle with being confident and letting their ego shine or their confidence shine. No one wants to be the egocentric kind of person. So we tend to fall back and allow our humility to lead the way, which is not really a good practice to have. It's really important to know, how you are different from your competition, and not just within your industry, but within your niche. If someone needs, for instance, brands, because I am a brand designer. So if someone needed a brand design, how am I different from all of the other brand designers? Well, I will answer this another time, actually in the next post. So stick around if you need to see this in example, or in more of an example form. By knowing what makes you different, you're going to be able to talk about what you do a lot more clearly and be more relatable. So who you're talking to might realize that they need your service for themselves, or be reminded of someone who they know, who they could refer to you because they need your service. And that's really a powerful tool to have. And finally, the third why I like to ask is, why are you providing the service that you are? So, just think, do you like it? Are you good at it? Do you love it maybe? I hope you do, because it takes a lot of energy to be in business for ourselves. And if you don't love what you're doing, then I highly recommend you start looking for something that you do love. But if you do love it, then why are you doing it? Why is that particular service that you're offering so helpful? And who is it going to be helping the most? Who is it best for? Who's it best suited for? So why are you offering this service, and to whom are you offering it? So by getting really clear on all of these whys, you're going to be able to talk about your business with a lot more clarity, and with clarity comes a sense of confidence, because you are in charge of, knowing where the conversation is going. You know exactly what you want to talk about when it comes to your business, and you know your whys, and so you can talk about them a bit more. You can let people in on knowing exactly who your business is for, who your service is for, and who it's not for even. And that saves you time too, not having to weed through all of the applicants, or maybe just saves you time because you don't have to spend so much time networking to a larger crowd, and instead you can focus on networking to a smaller crowd who is more in tune and aligned with what you are trying to do in the first place. So you don't need to have every why in the answer in the world answered for this, but if you're going to be branding anytime in the near future, and even if you're not, I really think it's important for you to answer these whys. So just take some time and write it down on some paper or on your computer somewhere and save it so that you can refer back to it and edit as necessary. Thanks for hanging with me, and I'll see you next time.